The Price of Love, a woman who knew what she wanted. Juliette Morgan didn't believe in fairy tales, not since she was 15, and heard her mother crying every night over a husband who left them with debt, broken promises, and a cheap engagement ring. Since then, Juliette made herself a promise. Never depend on a man unless he can give me the life I want. She learned to speak with elegance, smile at the perfect moment, and dress like someone who belonged to a world that wasn't hers yet. She worked as a hostess in an upscale Manhattan restaurant place where she could observe, learn, and hunt. And one night, fate walked in. Matthew Kensington. Handsome, reserved, polite, heir to one of the wealthiest real estate empires on the East Coast. He came in alone, ordered a glass of wine, and smiled at Juliette like he already knew her. "Do you always smile like that at your customers?" he asked. "Only the ones who ask interesting questions," she replied. And from there, everything began. A carefully designed romance. Matthew fell fast. Juliette knew it by the second date when he canceled a meeting with investors just to have lunch with her. Within 3 weeks, she no longer paid rent. He invited her to move into his penthouse overlooking Central Park. He gave her vintage books because she pretended to love classic literature. He talked about his childhood, his late father, his dream to find someone who loved him for who he was, not his last name. Juliette replied with thoughtful silences and perfectly timed affection. But what he didn't know was that every night, after he fell asleep, Juliette opened another window, a secret video call to Ryan Vega, her ex, her first love, her favorite mistake, and now, her accomplice. "Just hold on a bit longer," she whispered during one call, naked beneath Matthew's sheets. "When he proposes, we'll have it all." Ryan craved her, but he also needed her. He had nothing except debt, arrogance, and ambition. Suspicion creeps in. Matthew started to notice things. Inconsistencies, late-night calls, a scent on her clothes that didn't belong. Doubt crept into his heart like an invisible splinter. One day, he came home early, unannounced. Juliette was on the phone. "Yes, baby. Almost done. Matthew will sign everything soon, then I'll leave him." She didn't see him, but he heard it all from the staircase. He didn't say a word. He left quietly, then returned 2 hours later with a bottle of wine. "Let's celebrate," he said. She smiled, but the light in his eyes was gone. That night, they made love with more passion than ever, and the next morning, he was gone. No calls, no messages, no return. Just a note. "You gave me the most beautiful love I ever had, even if it wasn't real. I hope you find what you're looking for, though I won't be part of it." Juliette tore the note with trembling hands. Not out of grief, but rage. What breaks can't always be fixed. Juliette rushed to Ryan. She climbed the stairs to his queen's apartment, desperate. "He found out, but I can fix it. Just give me time!" But Ryan no longer looked at her the same. "What if I'm no longer interested?" he said coldly. "Did you really think I'd wait around forever just because it's you?" Juliette's world collapsed. Another woman stepped out of his bedroom. Younger, more naive. History repeated itself, and this time, she was the one left behind. The fall. Without Matthew, Juliette lost everything. The penthouse, the credit cards, the lifestyle. She moved back into her mother's modest apartment. She became a receptionist again. Every day, she repeated the same lines. "Good morning. Welcome. Thank you for calling." And every night, she watched the news. Matthew appeared at charity events, smiling, his arm around a new woman. Simpler, genuine. Juliette no longer cried, but she felt the weight of something worse than regret, knowing she had it all and destroyed it. The final encounter. 1 year later, at an art gallery opening, they crossed paths. Juliette was alone. Matthew stood beside his fiancée. She walked up to him slowly. "I just want to say, I'm sorry." He looked at her with calm eyes that pierced through her carefully kept walls. "I don't hold grudges, Juliette. What I felt for you, it was real. But now, it's gone. I'm finally happy. No lies." And he walked away. Juliette remained in the gallery, surrounded by paintings, but none could capture the emptiness inside her. Narrator. Slow, thoughtful tone. Some people don't realize what they have until it's gone. And others believe love can be bought until they're left with nothing. Juliette learned too late that the true price of love is honesty, and she never had it.